Demonstrations started peacefully. The authorities should have listened to the claims and the demands of the people. They didn't want anything extraordinary. People wanted freedom, but they also wanted their economic, social and cultural rights. This is not about charity, this is not about privileges, this is about rights. Clearly, from the various footage we have and from the various testimonies we've collected, the security forces have exerted no restraint. They shoot, sometimes at sight at protesters, they've been reckless in the way they were policing demonstrations. We've been looking at that footage sometimes with our security and military experts to look at the kind of force that was used by the security forces. That footage is so telling. You see two different things. You see security forces targeting the demonstrators. They're not trying to disperse demonstrators here. But then you see them also then targeting some of the people who fall. Governments from the region should look at events in Tunisia and maybe learn some lessons. If they don't want to listen to the demands of their population for the right reason, which is to uphold the rights of their citizens, maybe they show it for other reasons and realize that repression, use of force, do not work, and you do not achieve anything you do not achieve security, you do not achieve stability through repression.
I think there is no big difference between all security systems in North Africa or in Arab states, because most of them they enforce what they call as emergency status or emergency law. All of them they adopt a violent strategy. They don't think to treat people in a positive way or in a peaceful way. But I think what's happening in Tunisia is very significant, because simply it broke the taboo that in order to change, in order to improve human rights, we should have some conditions. We should have a political leader, we should have a political group, and someone should lead the change. So I now became more and more sure and certain that in any country, in any place, in any group, if people want to change, they can change without having someone helping them or backing up them or providing any assistance to them. If people want to fight for their human rights and for their economical rights or for social rights or whatever, any rights they want to fight for, they will fight for, and they will make it happen.
The history of Tunisians is human rights violations. Their life has been marked by human rights violations. For them to really trust the authorities of Tunisia, they need to see them address that legacy of abuse.